Hey guys, good afternoon. Let me show you my new dump trailer that I was talking about. This is made by Vevor or Vevor. I'm not really sure how you pronounce it, but there's the name of it. I've got it loaded with dirt right now. I've been working on a walkway down at my house, and I thought I'd see how I could get it up on the mountain. I've got some washouts up here on the mountain from the rain on our little road going up on the mountain. So I thought I'd bring some of this dirt and try to fill up some of these holes. And then while I'm up here, I ain't got nowhere to turn right here. So I'm gonna go on up on the mountain, and while I'm up there, I'm gonna cut a load of firewood and bring it back off and try it out. Now I'll probably just load it about halfway and see how it goes, because I don't want to overdo it, because my four-wheeler only weighs a little over 700 pounds. This is supposed to haul 1,500. Now I'm not sure if filling it up with wood would be 1,500 or if it'd be less. I don't know. So I'm going to try half a load first and see how that does, and then if it does okay, I'll try more. Let's unload this and see how well she'll dump. First time I've tried using it. Now I had to create me a little wooden box in here just to hold some dirt, because the only thing this came with was a little rubber mat that lays down around the mesh screening in there. I'll show you what I'm talking about here just in a minute. So to empty it, you just push down on that. And here's something I didn't know when I first put it together, but look at this. This will swivel. I think that's pretty neat. So what I done was cut me 4 pieces of wood to create me a little box in here to hold the dirt, because the sides of it is just, you can see it just mesh screening. Now that's tough for hauling firewood. Now I don't need this, but dirt, I needed something, so that's what I done real quick. Something I could just loosely place in there just to hold the dirt, and then when I don't need it, I can just set it out real quick. Let's get on up on the mountain. We'll cut us a little load of wood and try it. So I've about made it down here to these trees. If you watched their first video on the log arch, we come up here and hauled a big hickory log out here. We had to split it because it's so big we couldn't pick it up with the log arch. But we took the 2 halves out. We still got more to come and get. We've just been doing some other things. But there's some of this that I'm going to get firewood out of. Oh yeah. Make sure there ain't no copperheads laying around here. I'll probably start somewhere right out in there toward the end of that, working my way back and get me a little load here. So I think I'm gonna go with that. It ain't full, but it's pretty steep what I gotta go off of. I'm gonna see how the four-wheeler and trailer reacts. This is the first load I've ever tried to take off here with this, so I'm gonna just see how it does. Now if it does all right, I'll know I can add a little bit more, but right now I'm gonna go with that. Well, I'm coming up on the first switchback, and it's a pretty steep hill to go off of right here in the curve. That didn't seem too bad right there. So now I'm getting ready to come up on the steep part. I got to go down the holler through there. It gets steeper right around this curve. So far though, it's doing okay. Starting to get steeper now. Once we go around this curve and go through the little creek and up over, there's a little hump. It's downhill all the way. But so far, this thing's handling it pretty good. So I'm thinking that I could probably fill it all the way up, bring a whole load off. And it helps once you got these things in four-wheel drive. Once you use your brake, all four wheels brake, so that's a good thing. Instead of just the back or just the front, when you hit the brake, all four of them hold. Helps out a lot. This is a little hump I was talking about. Now we're starting to go down. Right over the, where they're just right there in front of us, about 15 yards, it turns down. This will be the telltale. Hopefully it'll hold it back. Now this is the steep part. It may not look it on camera, but it's pretty steep. Doing fine. It's holding back really good. I think I can bring a bigger load off the next time. That's what I was hoping for. The more I can get on the trailer, the more I can get off at a time. Shovel fell off and I broke it. Dead to go. That's aggravating. Darn it. Look at there. I should have had it strapped on. Oh well. Have to go to Lowe's and get me another one. Yeah, there's where I unloaded that load of dirt. I'm gonna go down here and load up another load when I unload this here load of wood. So the dumping part of it ain't that great because it ain't, I guess it just ain't high enough off the ground. But at least you can elevate it like I did with that dirt. You can just kind of drag it off. The wood, I still had to throw it off, but hey, that's fine. As long as I can get it off the mountain, I have to throw it in there so I can throw it out. Let's go get a load of dirt. broke shovel to get it out. Pull up on that mat and get it out. Yeah. Alright, let's go on. Get us a load of wood. Hey guys, look right up here. There's a little deer. I seen a little fawn and a mommy somewhere. I seen her. Where'd she go? Oh, there she is. Oh, it looks like there's another deer coming across between them. Well, that's a pleasant surprise to get to see the deer come out on us while we're getting some firewood. Looks like they're leaving me. I always enjoy getting to see these deer come out on me when I'm up in here working or doing whatever. Alright, they've left. Let's get back to it. So I'm going to cut some more of that stuff hanging right in there because that looks like some pretty good firewood. Some of this I'm going to try to leave for cut into some 8-foot logs and haul off of here with our log arch. Guys, that right there makes some good firewood. Get it down there and get it split up for this winter. Let's get her loaded up on the trailer here. We should be able to get a bigger load from what I could tell out of that first load. I'm going to try a full load this time, see what happens. Now that's a full load. If it works out good this way, I might be able to get another rick on it, but I don't want to overdo everything. Guys, I've been wanting one of these for a long time and finally got it. And from what I can see, it's going to be a good help getting wood off the mountain. We can't get a truck up in here because the road's too small. It's more of an ATV trail than like getting a vehicle, so that's going to help out a lot getting us some wood off of here. And there's a lot up here that's got blown down, and there's a lot that's been already, it's just laying around that we could cut and get off here and burn it instead of it just laying here and going to waste. Alright, I'm coming up on this first switchback here. See how she takes it. This is some bigger sticks I've got on here. Made it around that okay. I think it's going to be just fine hauling a full load out of here. Alright, we're getting ready to come up on the steepest part now. See how she handles it. So far, so good. You can definitely tell there's a heavier load on here though. stretch of downgrade there. Fine though. Right now I'm not even holding the brake, and the engines are holding me back. I was kind of worried about a real heavy load right down through there, but I think it's going to be all right. As long as the trailer and the four-wheeler can hold up to it. I don't think it's a straining nothing, but I'm trying to just crawl and take my time and not abuse nothing. I think everything's going to be just fine with this hauling the wood off the mountain with that trailer there. Uh-oh, it looks like one of my sides is popped out of the hole. Now that is something I watched on somebody else's video, and they talked like theirs did the same thing. It would try to come out of the hole. So I may try to get me maybe a drill bit and drill some holes through that and put me another pin through so it can't come out. Because if that opens up, shoot, I'll lose my load. I better go back there and see if I can get it back in there. My brother's been busy on a building, so he didn't help me today, but maybe and hopefully next time we do a video, he'll be with me. We've got quite a few projects to do. We've got more logs to haul out, and they're actually over in that, right over in there. You can't see it, but just beyond all that you can't see is where we've been pulling those poplars out. So we got to cut some more logs and take them down there and mill them up so it can finish his building. He needs to wrap it now with some siding, and we've got all that up there. I want to get some logs on off the mountain up there and haul some more firewood. So we got quite a bit to do around here. But guys, I'm gonna fix that and I'm gonna get on off the mountain, unload this, and that'll be it for today. Have a blessed evening. God bless you. I'll see you later.